So Lance thinking, he like, bruh, man, like, from the fifth floor. I guess I shouldn't have done that. Yeah, you damn right. Lance, you shouldn't have did that, especially with your reputation. Your reputation precedes yourself. And so when you do stuff like that, people are going to criticize you. People are going to get upset because people look at you as a showboat, on it. Now, after the game, they talking to PJ Tucker. This is what PJ Tucker had to say.
There's kind of an unwritten rule at the end of the game that you dribble the clock out, and it seemed like Lance kind of went against that, and it angered you guys.
It's tasteless. It's classless. There's nowhere in the league for that. Nobody in the league. They got a lot of respectable guys. PG, a few of those guys out. But so Monte, a bunch of respectable guys that know how to win. It's a way to win. It's a way to lose in this league. And that ain't the way to win. That ain't the way you finish games. I think those guys know that. That dude he has no class. He has no taste.
What was said out there between you guys and Lance?
No matter what was said. It's grown men out there fighting, playing the game. They won the game. The game was over. It's a way to win. It's a way to lose. It's a way to win. And that ain't the way you win.
All right. So he obviously PJ is upset, as far as like what Lance had to say. What Lance did, on it. So he's right. That's not the way, you handle business, on it. So after that, of course, they're going to talk to Lance. They got to get something that he going to say. I think PJ was finishing up.
Nobody care about his reputation. I care less. I don't even know who he is. He's just maybe happy he just got back in the league. I don't know what he's so hype about, but it don't matter. It's a way to win. It's a way to lose, and that ain't the way you win.
So he sends a shot out, a shot at, you think he's just happy to be back in the league and all that stuff. He don't know who he is, but he back in the league. So PJ, you do know who he is, So it's just like, but it's not right. So like I was saying, Lance. They're going to talk to Lance and see what he has to say. This is what Lance has to say.
No, I wasn't surprised. I was caught in the moment. I just want to say sorry to them. I didn't mean no harm. The crowd was cheering me on, and I just wanted to do it for the fans. But I just want to say sorry. I didn't mean no harm for them.
He says he got caught up in the moment. The crowd was cheering him on. So the crowd was saying, Lance. So just because they might have been cheering you on, you say, I'm going to stick it to these guys. And here's the reason why I said, I don't believe that. Because the following day, Lance is on Instagram now showing a clip of Norman Powell last year when the Raptors were up by like 20, doing a windmill dunk with 3 seconds left on the game. So no, Lance did not feel bad, about it. He's like, I stuck it to these boys, and I'll do it again. So that's what Lance Stevenson does. So everyone it was wrong. It wasn't right, but it was funny. Let's just be real. I talked last week about how disrespectful Shaq was when he dunked all over Chris Dudley, put his twisms in his mouth, and then pushed him on the floor. Did you really have to push him on the floor? The twism in the mouth, that's no problem. Look, you was underneath the basket. You're going to get some of this work. But did you have to push the man on the ground? No, that wasn't necessary. That's not necessary. And it wasn't necessary for Lance to do what he did. But he did it anyway, and we're going to laugh. But Lance, you better be careful. Better be careful because somebody is going to get you one day. They're going to try to prove a point. They're going to try and get you. So that's all I want to say. Lance, be careful. But it was funny, on it. Shouts out to my man Victor Morrow of the Victor Morrow Show. He is in the building as well. He is part of the X Squad affiliates as well. So thank you, sir, for jumping in here. And the weather is telling me, brother, you need to wrap this up before I strike you. So I'm going to get everyone out of here with a question. And this is just a question. Just a question, ladies and gentlemen. Just a question. Just a question. So what I would like to know, and people who don't know about just a question, is something that we just never, ever think about or decides to question, we just roll with it because it's been going on probably for years and no one's ever said anything and all that stuff. So we just roll with it. But I think like, okay, I need an answer. So on this episode or this segment of Just a Question, here's the question. And I need some answers in the chat room, ladies and gentlemen. So please type this in here as we finishing up the show. Ladies and gentlemen, again, I'm from Flint, Michigan. So, I grew up in the hood a little bit. But who was the first Freeze Cup lady ever? Because I'm just saying, the Freeze Cup lady, she had all the good stuff. She had the Freeze Cups, of course, different flavors, red, purple, blue. And then if she really wanted to change her game up, she mixed it all in. Second thing, popcorn. Then it went to, French fries and hot dogs. And then next thing you know, you're getting fish dinner plates and all this stuff. So who was the first Freeze Cup lady? And how do you get that tag? And everyone, say, oh, I know who house to go to get me a fish piece, to get me a 2-piece, on it. So ladies and gentlemen, tell me, who was the first Freeze Cup lady? I need to know that answer. Yeah, and if you got the answer, please list it in the chat room, and I will share it in the next show. So, ladies and gentlemen, that's my time. I enjoyed myself here on WSME. I also have my own show that I do on Saturdays at 8 p.m. So you can check that out as well. The Wait a Minute Show. You can go to thewaitaminuteshow.com and you can go in and follow the show. And then you can listen to those shows as well. I do double duty on there. And I will be on Facebook Live as well. So if you go to Facebook, you can go to @The Wait a Minute Show and you can follow me there, live shows as well. So ladies and gentlemen, that is my time for tonight. Again, I thank everyone for stepping in the room. DJ Queen is in the building. Mocha's in the building. Big L is in the building. Chief Rocker, Victor Morrow, said 334 Bama Boy, JB, I'm sorry, and a host of other people said, Vince Wright, JY3. So I appreciate all y'all. So my man, Faro Gyro music that you hear playing in the background is going to get me out of here. So ladies and gentlemen, y'all enjoy the rest of your night. Cleveland is taking the rest of the night off as well. So remember, I always say 2 things. Stay positive and push forward. And I'll holler at y'all next time. Peace.